I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in commentary today is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Ali. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
Probably not a bad toss to lose. The decision is to bat first, but I reckon having a bowler on this pitch would be a smart decision. Right-hander opening the batting today. Looks like they'll take guard first up. Dupont at 2 today. Will be at the non-striker's end to start things off and look for a big opening stand.
Okay, everything looks set to get this match underway. The new ball will get some movement, and the openers are going to have to be wary of that. Over pitch, punch through the leg side. Fielder's got some work to do.
Good return there, back from the deep.
There's a... He runs here.
Nearly got through them, just got on.
Edged, unplayable. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
In the middle.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
It's been steady as she goes so far. Built up a solid foundation. Might be time for one of the batters to take a more assertive role. Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Don't need to do any... Nice shot. Runs possible.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
That is under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they work the ball around nicely. Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance. Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Jeez, timed that well.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Errs on the side of bowling slight.
Played all around that one. What a delivery.
That's a...
On target there with that throw, despite the distance. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the funnest of edges. Good. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
Dezorzi, the new man at the...
Can't hit it any more sweetly than that.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Very close to the stumps.
Huge. That has flown.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. It didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Chance! That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
New batter at the crease. Right.
Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Oh, that's a peach of a delivery. It's the best ball, top shelf.
New batsman at the crease, the right.
Great balance, swept away. They found the gap on the leg side. They should get a couple at least. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? This delivery just... beats the field with a great shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Everyone's going. Oh, that's close. coming into the attack. Well, he runs here.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Threaded it.
Edged, what a ball. Gone. Superb catch. And gone. Straight to the keeper.
Maharaj, right hand. 4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. In, but we'll have to wait. He's got their tail up.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and have been put away.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Delivery, they just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Edged, unplayable. Singh with a huge appeal. And nicely taken, catching the slips.
The new batter in the middle, left-handed.
Taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Singh finds the outside edge, but it goes through the slip fielders. That's unlucky.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time. I mean, enough bats.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. The bowler looks really confident. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming on.
Height shouldn't be an issue. It's impacted in line too.
And that's the end of the innings. India have been set a target of 291. Total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Johnson coming in.
Shot. There's someone out there, but they should get back for 2.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square.
Went for the extra pace and over-pitched. Jaiswal takes advantage with a great shot through the leg side.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Now on 13 for none.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. A boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
The ball's returned out from the deep ball.
Coley coming in, but
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to it. No, terrible shot. Wow, that's missed a lot. Went for the drive, complete miss. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
don't always coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
The medium pacer.
Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some time.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well. Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Nice shot, runs possible. Oh, what a great piece of fielding, 4 runs saved for sure. There's a almost... Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Don't need... Great shot. At least one on offer.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders have no chance.
Just... goes in the air and gets good purchase. That's a boundary save for sure.
That is a master.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
And the spectator... right out of the middle of the bat.
End of the 33rd over. India are now 152 for 1.
Straight through, good swing coming back in.
Verma in the middle. First ball for the batter coming in.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Varma taking guard. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. But on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Rohit waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders have no chance. how the bowler respond.
That's a solid shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Down. Cut away to deep point. Should just be the single. You can just... Could be a couple if they hustle.
Good return there, back from the deep.
They'll get at least one here. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Into the 44th over. The batting team are now on.
Bosch back on now.
For two. Change of bowling. The medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Well played. Could be a quick single.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum. Boundary. Four runs square of the wicket. Excellent shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand. Might look to go big again here.
Yeah, knocked him over. Just too much pace there.
And out in the middle.
It's it. Give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Yeah, it's so clear that all that energised, judging by that noise anyway. Gets that away.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power.
But just too many runs needed to get victory, I would suggest, unless the bowling goes completely awry. Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good.
Disappointed with that previous delivery, not up to their normal standards. Nice shot, straight to gully.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Misses everything. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.